I'm Renee Spratling, and I invite you to join me in commemorating the life of Robert C. Turner, the first Black American Baha'i. His story symbolizes unity to me, as the daughter of an African-American father and a European-American mother. Robert acted on his highest ideals to transcend the boundaries of color and class. His strength of character initiated a movement based not on division, but on love. He showed us that beyond individual identity based on the physical reality, our overriding spiritual identity makes us one. Robert Chidle Turner was born in Norfolk, Virginia in 1855. His mother worked for the mayor of nearby Portsmouth as an enslaved American. By the time he turned 6, the Civil War broke out. At first, the state of Virginia decided not to leave the Union. However, by 1861, the Confederacy moved its capital to Richmond, making the state instead a focal point for the war. Gunboats traveled the river and wars raged, killing hundreds along the shores of Robert's hometown. When he was about 10 years old, the 13th Amendment abolished slavery. Enforcement became a complex task, however. The state of Virginia deemed that all freed slaves should prepare to leave the state, though Robert's mother remained in the mayor's home. As a youth who saw harsh treatment on the streets, we can imagine that his family urged him to leave. He boarded a train with an uncle and aunt and headed west to California, surely missing his mother. While many faced separation before emancipation, his lonely exile came after emancipation. Robert found a job at the new luxurious Palace Hotel. Having witnessed life within the mayor's circle, he was no stranger to people from all walks of life. His kindness, attention to detail, and gentle spirit attracted a hotel guest who hired him away for higher pay and recommended him to George Hearst. Robert became a devoted employee, caring for Mr. Hearst even in his illness until he passed away. He remained in the home to become the head of the staff for the widow Phoebe Hearst. As Phoebe became increasingly successful in both business and philanthropy, she needed someone she could depend on to direct her households in both California and Washington, D.C. Robert filled the role well. She praised him as the most glorious, the most important, the most absolutely indispensable, excelling beyond the needs of occasion. Religious fervor captured the imagination of many people at that time. One day, a friend named Lua Getzinger came for tea. She explained to Phoebe the teachings of Baha'u'llah. As Robert poured her tea, he hovered nearby, attracted to the message of oneness and justice. As Phoebe embraced the cause, so did he. When she invited a group of young women to come with her on pilgrimage, she invited him as well. Robert tried to make everyone comfortable on the arduous journey to the Holy Land. He helped the women ashore and brought in their luggage. The others rushed on to meet Abdu'l-Baha. The master quickly noticed his absence and asked, "Where is Robert?" When his radiant face appeared in the doorway, Abdu'l-Baha assured him of the divine love awaiting him for his pure heart. The master often cooked dinner for the pilgrims, but that night they insisted Robert should cook. To resolve the matter, the master finally allowed Robert to cook a meal with him, side by side. Robert Turner was granted the gift of equal service with Abdu'l-Baha, who explained, "Great mercy and blessings are promised to the people of your land, but on one condition, that their hearts are filled with the fire of love, that they live in perfect kindness and harmony, like one soul in different bodies." Robert was moved by the experience. He later sent Abdu'l-Baha his photo. Perhaps the master heard Robert's inner voice, wondering, "Does Abdu'l-Baha remember me after so many people have come to him seeking strength? Does he still know of my heart's desire?" One can almost envision the look upon Abdu'l-Baha's face as he cradled the photo in his palm and through it saw Robert's future. He sent a tender reply asking that the recipient relay it to Robert. O thou who art pure in heart, sanctified in spirit, peerless in character, beauteous in face, thy photograph hath been received revealing thy physical frame in the utmost grace and the best appearance. Thou art dark in countenance and bright in character, the fount of life and the revealer of the contingent world. In this great age of expeditious change, Robert received the promise that if he were faithful to the end, he would become a portal through which others would follow, so they too would become founts of light. His open-door challenge now belongs to all of us. Robert's passing received no fanfare, but now an inspiring monument reminds us of that promise and that call to equal service. The monument was designed by Masoud Olafani and installed in Cypress Lawn in 2023. When he passed away in 1909, he did so whispering words of devotion with his dying breath. When the news soon reached Abdu'l-Baha, he wrote this prayer for Robert Turner. O thou provider, O thou forgiver, exalt dearly loved Robert in thy kingdom, and in the garden of the Abha paradise make him an intimate of the birds of the meadow. O all-knowing God, while that innocent soul was black in color, he was like unto the black pupil of the eye, a source of radiant light. We can honor his memory by reflecting that same light. And we can thank Robert Turner for leaving that door open for us on his way home.
It's not far, just close by, through an open door. Work all done, care laid by, going to fear no more. Mother's there expecting me, father's waiting too. Lots of folks gathered there. Nothing lost, all's gain. No more fret nor pain. No more stumbling on the way. No more longing for the day. Going to Rome no more. Morning star lights the way. Restless dream all dawn, shadows come, break of day, real life's just begun. There's no break, there's no end, just a living on, wide awake with a smile, going on and on. Going home, just going home. It's not far, just close by.